you last week? Well, anyways, here's what you missed. Who would you rather be caught littering by? Batman, Deadpool, or the Peacemaker? Which useless superpower would you rather have? The power to turn 500 Toyota cars into a Ferrari, or vice versa? Practice what you preach, Dad! As we're going to be giving away a toaster at 10K subscribers, which movie is it The Rock in?
So you're telling me that a goose goes on a dating website and that goose immediately finds somebody. I go on a dating website, I get nobody. Well, I guess what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Barcast with semi-pro comedians Zach and OldSchoolCurt, where we answer the craziest questions on the internet at random dive bars across America. Today we are joined with stand-up comic Emily Cornelius.
Hey.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're already our favorite comedian because you brought a jar of pickles for us.
I did.
Candy.
Before the episode, she was like, do you guys need anything? And I'm like, a jar of pickles without even missing a beat.
I do feel swindled.
And the worst part is I feel bad because I'm not even a pickle fan. But it's always a funny thing I always used to do. Like, when we'd have parties at my house in, like, high school, people would ask, like, what to bring. And when we had everything covered, I would always tell them a jar of pickles. And people would just always bring jars of pickles over to my house. And my parents would be mad. They're like, why can't you bring something like that we would like donuts or something maybe?
See, I grew up in a house. My parents would take the free pickles. They would be happy.
Oh, yeah, my parents too. My dad loves pickles.
Yeah.
So my dad would be like, hell yeah.
Oh, they do. They're just like, why are there so many pickles, though? Like, can you at least give people, like, maybe cheese, something for burgers?
Some string cheese, something like that.
Yeah, I just need enough friends to build my own personal Subway sandwich center. Right? Just a bunch of sandwich artists and
That's
their
the dream.
tools.
So before we get too far into this, I was thinking we could try pickles. So
Okay.
Kurt's not a pickle fan either.
But I'll
so
eat
this
one.
will be great.
I'll eat one.
Well, and they're pickle halves too. So you're going to be eating half a cucumber if you eat the whole thing. So I will be, because I got to get my vegetables somehow.
Yeah, we're getting our nutrition in.
Have you guys ever heard of pickle beer?
Yes, I believe so.
It's basically they mix pickle juice in beer. That's a thing. Similar to like a red beer when people pour tomato juice in there.
There's so much.
like a chilada?
Yeah, like a michelada is there's more stuff, but up in I think it's like Wisconsin or one of those.
Wisconsin, one of those.
One of those. I love this. He's fingering the pickles.
Is there a trick to it?
Yeah, be good.
Damn.
Do it.
Damn, that was a burn. Holy shit.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's half a cucumber.
Jesus Christ. I said it too.
It's okay. We're past the first 7 seconds of the episode, so we can cuss now.
Oh, good.
Get demonetized if we cuss in the first 7 seconds.
Were we making money off of this?
No.
Awesome. So we get demonetized for all of the seconds.
I get the pickle you fingered. Thanks.
Yeah, give me a good one.
Let's see what we got here.
Grab your own.
There we go. I like that. I appreciate you eating before we get to start.
Hashtag pickle so good.
Hashtag ASMR.
Some ASMR pickle eating.
Yeah.
Well, we can cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Kurt's just gonna.
Yeah. He's muscling through this. He's going through some things. If you guys could see his eyes.
I was just gonna take a bite, man. I'm getting pickle
it,
juice right.
It helps with cramps.
Oh.
Leg cramps.
Yeah, you know what helps with the other type of cramps? When your boyfriend leaves you the fuck alone, but not before bringing you food.
Damn.
Yeah, no. I can do them like if it comes on a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
My goal is to eat this pickle in the loudest possible way for the listeners. Just give them an auditory treat.
We've been trying to get that ASMR fan base.
I feel really stupid because I don't know what ASMR is.
It's like
I've heard of it before, but I don't know. When y'all were saying that, I'm like,
people make like noises into a mic.
It's audio sensory something, but it's basically...
Is that like the people that like eat pizza on the like?
That's like a mukbang.
Oh, that's mukbang.
Different. Which is arguably we are doing a little bit of a pickle mukbang.
Mukbang just sounds so gross.
It's Korean.
Oh wow! I just became racist. That's fantastic.
This pickle bit was a great idea.
Yeah, definitely hooks the listeners.
That's funny. My other idea I was thinking to start the podcast would be was like with the national anthem. We would do the whole national anthem. And then like afterwards you'd be like, all right, cool, ready to start. And I'd be like, all right, time for the Canadian national anthem too. And then Curt would sing both of them. Ideally.
I would have to try to remember the words.
Of America's or Canada's?
Both. Like
Okay.
I do know America's, but I get it all mixed up. I'll mess up and be like, our country, I pledge allegiance to the flag. See, I would
Neither
mess
of
up.
those were.
Exactly. I don't.
Okay.
All right, let's dive right into this. Have you ever been in a bar fight, Emily?
I have not been in a physical bar fight, but I have
What does that
been
mean?
in
Yelling match?
a bar fight in the sense that I've made intense eye contact with people that I hate.
Oh, damn.
And
Passive aggressive bar fight.
right, listen, I'm not trying to catch a charge. Right? This is
Just stare them down till they leave.
I just have to make my presence known.
Yeah.
I just,
Assert your
gotta
dominance.
size up the enemy, square myself to the exits, and hold my ground.
I like it.
I like that she said square. A lot of people don't say square up anymore. That and squab are two of my favorite words. Square up and squab. Nobody
is
says it.
squab?
Squab, we said it in Texas. It means you're going to fight. Like it's like, oh, you want to squab?
Oh, like squabble.
like a
Yeah,
squabble.
squabble, but we just go squab. Now, I don't fight, so I never say it, but it was something.
Yeah.
You
You
said.
look like you'd be punchable.
Yeah, I am not a squabber. I'm not a fighter.
All right, Emily. Who would you rather be best friends with? Shrek, Optimus Prime, or Charlie Sheen?
Okay, well, Optimus Prime has a car.
Well, he is a car, so yeah.
Yeah.
So you get a car with that one. So
Love
is that where you're going? Optimus Prime?
I don't know. I'm gonna weigh some things.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime has a car,
Charlie Sheen's got a lot of coke.
a lot of coke, and
Has HIV.
Okay. Ooh, he's
You're
a
just
hero.
best friends. True.
He's a hero. I do like it when people feel bad for me. Shrek is funny. Shrek has animals. Shrek has a cool pad.
Yeah. He
I
lives in a swamp, though. I mean,
Yeah, I never have to worry
You don't
about
wanna
how
go to a
clean or
swamp to watch
dirty
the
my
games.
apartment is. I don't feel bad when he comes over.
True.
So I don't know. I don't think I want to be friends with Charlie Sheen, although he does seem to have connections.
Seems like a
Exactly.
nice guy too. Like he would be a nice guy to hang out with.
That's the vibe you get from Charlie Sheen.
Well, no, I've seen him meet with fans, and he's real nice with like fans. Now.
Well, yeah, that makes sense because that's why he's famous.
Yeah, I mean, so he's real nice. But if for me, it would be Optimus Prime. That would just be cool.
Okay.
Even though I'm not a big Transformer guy, that would just be cool to have Optimus Prime with you.
I'm thinking Optimus Prime, too. Charlie Sheen, no. I'm not a big coke guy.
Okay, that's valid.
Optimus Prime, I might get a free car out of it, which would be cool. Other than I might have to help save the world, and I already work like a 9 to 5, so that's kind of an inconvenience.
But Megan Fox,
Ooh, true. And she just broke up with MGK.
ooh, thank God.
And Optimus Prime, you could get fucking wasted at a bar, and he's driving.
Yeah, DD.
Yeah. Ooh, that is good.
What if Optimus Prime got a DUI? Where would they put the interlock?
That's a good point.
They would attach it to him. It would be like an ankle monitor.
Yeah, it's like an ankle monitor on his wheel.
That's interesting to think about. If the Transformers got DUIs, that's a sketch idea.
I don't know if they could get drunk though. They are sentient beings.
Maybe
so
they're
I guess
drinking
so.
premium.
There you go. Yeah, true.
I don't know. Maybe they switched to diesel.
Yeah. All right, would you rather have to eat a hot ghost pepper every morning, right when you wake up, or you moo at every dog and cat you see? Like, uncontrollable urge. Every time you see him, you just got to moo.
I think I have to pick the pepper. There's too many dogs in Denver. I would be embarrassed.
Yeah. You'd be getting kicked out of bars all the time. And they're like carrying you out, and you're just moo, moo.
Right. Everybody brings their dogs to the bar.
That is something I noticed. Like when I moved up here, I'm like, y'all just bring y'all's dogs to work, and y'all bring y'all's cats to work. Like, holy crap, this is crazy. And I like it because I get to pet all the dogs. Like, 'cause I
Right.
work security, and I see them when they walk in. I go pet the dogs and the cats and stuff. So that's super cool.
It's nice, your own built-in emotional support animal.
Oh yeah, I do. I need to get a cat. I miss having cats. I would do the ghost pepper too because I just would not want that. You'd be like the homeless guy that's like looking at a building and going, "Bah!" You don't want to do that.
Just all the
Right.
time. Yeah, I think that's the option. There's just too many dogs and cats.
And
I don't know. I mean, the ghost pepper's hot. I tried to do that hot chip challenge. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've heard of that. The thing
Oh, I
kids are
saw
doing.
when you tried that. That
It's
was bad.
like the black bag, correct?
Yeah, but
Or
they have like an extra hot one. It's just one single chip you pay. I paid $15 for one chip.
Was it good?
I bit like just the corner of it, and it was so hot I gave up. But I did like make all my friends eat it, so I mean I did get my money's worth. making
Honestly,
them.
that's worth $15 to
Yeah.
hurt your friends.
Just to
That's
see
the
your
meaning
friends
of
in pain.
friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should buy another one of those and have a comedian do on the podcast. We'll have Curt do it.
Oh yeah, let me do that, dude. I've had friends that have done that. We were at my friend's house and they did it, and I just sat them and I said, "See, y'all called me a pussy and everything, and y'all are in extreme pain, and I'm chilling here drinking a beer, enjoying it. This is fun."
There you go.
Yeah. All right, which superpower would you rather have? The power to be able to change the color of anything by touching it, or you can control the volume of anything?
This is interesting. This is an interesting question because I could either go with any person's dream would be to be able to change the color of your clothes based on
exactly.
That's what everybody wakes up and thinks about. Is I wish that I could change every item that I own, or I wish that I could make people shut the hell up.
I think the color one is more fun, and that'll make more money. You can make money off that too, being able to change the colors of stuff.
That's true.
But the volume one, I feel like, is more convenience.
Yeah, 'cause
being
you-
able to tell people to shut the hell up.
If
be
you get an
"All right,
argument with
mute."
somebody, you could be like, "Oh, and you're done."
Right, that's true. Or you could make your conversation with someone else quiet.
Oh, yeah, so
to
nobody else
everybody
hears it.
Yes,
There you
can
go. Yeah.
Talk about whatever you want in front of whoever you want.
It's a good one.
Pros and cons.
What are you taking, Curt?
I would do the talk one because then you could just talk shit about people and they could be right there and they'll never know.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning that way. But
Who do you want to talk shit about?
Nobody. I'm just
Spill
saying.
the tea.
Yeah, spill the tea. I don't talk shit about nobody except for Disney Star Wars.
As soon as this camera goes off, he's going to tell me everybody that he hates.
And James Corden, he's on our hate list too. We don't support
Okay.
him.
Oh yeah, James Corden. Yes.
We're pretty much we're pro everything. Kind of we support everybody.
Okay.
So we needed somebody to hate, so we picked James Corden.
Pick some random guy.
Okay. I don't know that we should be pro everything, but we'll talk
That's a
about
good
it.
yeah.
point too.
Oh,
we're not
we're-
pro everything
Yeah,
either.
that's
Yeah.
the point. We said we were pro Kanye, and then the next week he came out.
Yeah,
like,
the next
supporting,
week he
and we
came
were
out
like,
and said
wow,
that
this is
Hitler
terrible
crap, and I
timing.
was like, that was a bad
I'm
time.
like, now we actually have to make a statement that we're not pro Kanye.
I do think that's kind of fun that people that support Kanye West now have to make the decision like people who used to support Taylor Swift had to make.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
am I going to come out in public and say that I know every word because I grew up with this person,
Yeah.
but we're supposed to hate this person? But to be fair, Kanye West is actually not a good guy.
Yeah. Right.
Hot take. Kanye West isn't great.
If you had to sing a song all the way through, or you die, what song are you singing?
There could be so many. I don't think you
This
understand.
is an easy one.
I don't think you understand. I am a Glee fanatic. I'm a Gleek. I did choir growing up.
Oh, so this is your question.
I did a cappella. So, like,
Give
I'll
us
be
top
honest.
three.
Higher by Creed.
It's an easy song to do.
It's an easy song to do.
For the lyrics, I mean.
For the lyrics. And very moving emotionally. I think that I could sing every word to No Scrubs very easily. It's a simple one. I know every word to a majority of Taylor Swift's catalog.
It's always a safe choice.
Actually, this is so funny. This is a thing that my dad used to do with us. My dad used to pretend that he was a radio host when he was driving us around in the car. And he would do this thing called talking up to the post, where he would say all of the lyrics of the song or at the beginning of the song before the singer started the first word.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, and it's a old radio host technique, talking up to the
yeah.
post. Sorry, I'm a nerd.
I like it. For me, probably another one that's been stuck in my head lately is, have you heard that cheese tax song on TikTok?
The one,
cheese tax.
yeah, for
cheese
dogs.
tax. Yes. Oh my God, it's been stuck in my head all week.
If you have ever met a dog, look up the cheese tax song on YouTube right now. Friend of the pod, YouTube.
The cheese tax, the cheese tax. You gotta pay the cheese tax every time you're cooking. When the cheese comes out, this puppy comes looking. The rules are the rules and the facts are the facts. And when the cheese drawer opens,
It's so accurate though when you have dogs.
Right?
Yeah.
And also when you have me, if I am in your 5-mile radius and you are getting a piece of cheese for anything, I'm getting a piece of cheese.
You're like, I need that cheese too.
Yeah.
Come running. All right, which movie would you rather be stuck in for the rest of your life? You're stuck in Ratatouille and the rat controls your life? Or you're like the 6th member of the Incredibles? Or 5th, I don't know how many are in the family. I should have did the math before. 1, 2. Yeah, you're the 6th member of the Incredibles. But you have no powers.
I want the rat all day. I want a little guy.
Yeah, it's like having a little coach in your head.
Yeah, I already have anxiety. Now I just need a rat.
And now he's going to cook for you.
Now I can cook.
What about you, Curt?
Oh,
Incredibles or Ratatouille?
I'd probably be one of the Incredibles to have superpowers and stuff.
No, you
like
don't
that.
have superpowers. You're just part of the family, but you don't have any powers.
Oh man, so I would be like just
So you're
that.
just
I would be
normal.
the I'd be the idiot kid that has no powers. While they go and fight, I just clean up the house.
Yeah, you get the house to yourself. You're
Well, I
just
guess I'd
relaxing.
rather want that than a rat in my head. I mean,
That's so funny, like the housekeeper in the Brady Bunch.
yeah, I'd be the housekeeper. I would be, which is okay.
Alice.
It's a noble profession.
Yeah.
but I would be like doing that while they're all kicking ass.
They're
No,
all a
thank you.
family.
But I guess I would still take that because I don't want a rat in my head. I have OCD and anxiety. I don't need to add a rat to that. That would just not make it fun.
Yeah, could you imagine having to watch Jack though? Babysit the baby.
Oh yeah.
Can
All his
I-
powers.
Can I make a dirty joke?
Yeah.
I have a question. How does the Ratatouille situation work during sex? Is the rat doing the motions?
I think you're doing it, and the rat's just giving you maybe pointers.
No, he's pulling your hair. He's controlling like. The
Oh
arms
wow,
and
he's
everything.
pulling your
he's
hair.
puppeteering.
He's puppeteering.
That
yeah.
is just. I'm glad I didn't pick the rat one.
Did the rat jerk off
Oh,
that
goodness.
little redheaded guy?
Oh God,
Oh my goodness. Oh, to be honest, I never saw the movie.
that's even worse.
I'm glad I didn't
It's
see
a
the
great
movie.
movie.
It's a good point.
You should watch it.
not being
this doesn't.
considered.
This is not in the movie. That's why
Well,
it's an
I
important
figured it
question
wasn't in
to
the
me.
movie.
It's like in Cars 2, the movie, or no, Planes. They have metal detectors and stuff.
Which implies 9/11.
Yeah, happened in the Cars universe.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there'd be no reason for them.
Damn, things just got really dark.
I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, I'm all here for it. I like dark humor.
Blame the rat that's in my brain. It made me say
That's it.
this.
Sound like the homeless people again. Blame the rat that's in my brain.
All right, you've been sent to hell, and
Damn.
Satan gives you a challenge. If you can complete one of the following 3 challenges, you can go to heaven. Challenge 1, you must successfully fend off 10 black bears. Challenge 2, you must eat a full-grown walrus in 250 days, and you can't season it. Or challenge 3, you have to eat 200 Carolina hot reapers with no milk.
I mean, I guess the hot peppers, but I think I'm just not. I think I'm just going to lose this one.
You're like, I'm dead either way.
Yeah. I mean, I'm already in hell. That's where all the cool people are.
You're like, damn it. You're like, which one's the easiest to tank and purposely
I would do
lose?
the walrus. I could eat that over time. and
With
get it
no
done.
seasoning?
No season. But you can cook it. You just can't season it.
Yeah, you just can't
Yeah.
season it. So you're just like,
I'm just eating walrus meat.
I kind of did the math, and a walrus is around like 3,500 pounds average.
I'm that
So it'd
Irish
be like
white guy
15
eating a
pounds.
walrus.
What would walrus taste like? Is it-
Chicken? I'm kidding.
I bet it would be like a gamey cow situation, like a gamey beef. I don't know.
That's a lot. It'd be like 15 pounds of meat you'd have to eat a day, Curt.
I could do it,
Do the
dude.
math.
I got the eye of the
yeah,
tiger.
look at him. He
Kurt's
could eat.
like, I got this.
I can eat.
That'd be your living.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the black bears. They're just giant raccoons. Black bears, they're scared. They would run off.
Yeah, you know what
If
they
it's
say
grizzly
about
bears,
bears.
brown bears.
They're just raccoons. That famous saying.
Yeah, they're harmless. Black bears.
That's what the crocodile guy always said. He was like, "Crikey, these bears are just raccoons."
And look at him. He's dead.
And he died from a stingray, man. This dude swam with alligators, got killed by a stingray. That's just horrible.
Must have been a crazy
Sorry, I got
story.
dark there. Sorry.
All right, Emily. What was the first joke you ever wrote when you wanted to become a comedian?
It wasn't good. I
That's
don't
why
know
we
what
wanna
it
hear
was. I don't know.
I want to hear the earliest joke.
One of the first jokes I ever wrote or ever came up with and it was when I was in middle school. And this was around the time that everybody was figuring out what anti-jokes were, which are arguably not very funny, but also arguably what a lot of alt humor is right now. So this anti-joke was actually an anti-pickup line, because I've been the same person for my entire life. Hey, baby, do you like seafood? Good, because I have crabs.
Hey, that's actually pretty good. I like that. That's funny. I like it.
You should try that on stage.
That's a good
Unfortunately,
one.
I have.
You have.
Did it work?
I don't think so.
I think it's funny.
I don't think it's going in the special. There's no special. I'm special.
Yeah. All right. How much toilet paper did you hoard during the pandemic?
Well, at the time, I was living with another person who had a far shittier ass than me. Mm-hmm. I think we actually didn't hoard it. I didn't have a membership to Costco or Sam's or whatever, so just a regular. We just had a regular amount
a big roll
of toilet paper. There was a time where we were using paper napkins.
Ooh.
We've all been there.
So at least that's, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither. I just bought a little bit at a time. I got a question. Let me ask a question real quick. If you were doing a stand-up show and you were the headliner, what cartoon character would you like to open up for you? Any cartoon character that opens up, gets the crowd ready right before you headline.
Okay, well, I don't want it to be somebody too funny because then I'll look bad.
That's a good point.
That's a good point. And I also maybe want to pick somebody who I know could help me in the future. So I'm going to go with the obvious choice of Boss Baby. Because he is an entrepreneur. He could probably get me booked. He seems organized.
There you go.
Yeah, have him as your manager.
Yeah, I think
too.
Boss Baby would be a good one. I feel like Bugs Bunny would be too funny. He'd
That
be
is a
too
good point. He'd be a good host, but yeah, he would steal the show.
I also feel the same way about most of the Looney Tunes universe, like the Elmer Fuds and Daffy Ducks of the world. They are too good.
I would get Ren from Ren and Stimpy. I just think I would love to see Ren out there going, "Why aren't you laughing, you idiots?" I just think that would be hilarious.
That would be like an open mic.
Yeah, I love
in
Ren.
Denver.
I think that'd be hilarious.
It's just getting mad at the crowd.
All right, do you have any embarrassing stories that your family always tells about you? Like, what's a story your family always tells?
Why would I tell this on the internet?
It doesn't have to be embarrassing.
Yeah, it
What's
doesn't have to be a
story
bad one.
I don't know. Which trauma do I want to reveal today?
That could be a funny story, not a traumatic one.
I do have this special superpower of taking a conversation and making it weird. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a fun one. You tell one first.
Okay, I'll tell you. Back when I played Little League and I hated it and I was sucked at it. I could not play at all. And I remember I had a nervous breakdown and I was only like 5 years old.
That's relatable.
It's funny though because they told me, they go, okay, the pitcher threw the ball, or I think it might have been on a tee or whatever, but I hit the ball and I ran to first base with the bat. And the umpire goes, "Hey, you're out." And I said, "Why?" And he goes, "You can't run with the bat." And so the coach comes up to me and goes, "Okay, after you hit the ball, just get rid of the bat and go to the first base." And I go, "Okay, cool." So then I hit the ball, and then I fling the bat. And then I go running, and the umpire goes, "You're out." And I go, "What happened?" And he goes, "You can't throw the bat like that." And so I just sat in the middle of the field, and I was like 5, and I went, Don't run with the bat, and you're out. Get rid of the bat." I did, and I'm still out, and I don't. And my dad just came up and just picked me up like this and said, "Yeah, he's not playing anymore," and took me off the field.
We're making Curt play soccer instead.
Oh, God.
That's...
I have an alternate question if you prefer that.
No. So I have many an embarrassing story. That's not the issue.
Yeah.
I have plenty of embarrassing stories. Just I'm still embarrassed. Okay, here's a fun thing. My sister and my family was down at my great aunt's house, and we were talking to my great aunt and her other older lady friends, and I was 7 and my sister was maybe 4 or 5, and they said, "What do you think, or how do you feel about your sister?" They were just talking to me, and I looked at them and I said, "She's not cute. She's obnoxious." That's correct. I was a bitch, even as a child.
Damn.
That's funny. Yeah, that question used to be, what hometown scandal? Or what's your hometown
Oh,
scandal?
I have so many hometown scandals. Can I tell you? Can I tell you?
As long as it doesn't involve a teacher sleeping with a high school
Yeah, because
student.
that's 90% of them we
Every
hear.
time it goes to that.
God,
I'm gonna
it
have a
goes to
montage.
that.
No, I'm not going
I'm
to
like,
talk to
God
you
damn
about
it.
that. I don't have anything interesting about that.
Thank God.
But
That's a first.
my freshman year of high school, there was, because I am from a small town called Mechanicsville, Virginia. That is real. Yeah, in 2009, there was an incident between two students at the Tractor Supply store across the street.
Oh, it sounds
from my
rednecky.
high school. Yep. Because in my town there wasn't a lot to do, so on Friday nights the Rednecks would park their trucks at the time in the Tractor Supply parking lot and sit there until they all figured out where they were going to go drink in a field. And there was and I'm going to say this word, it is not a slur. There was an emo. There's an emo
Is that a hot
kid.
word
No, that
nowadays?
should be a slur.
No, it's not a slur because this whole incident did spark a war between the rednecks and the emos, and you had to pick your side. Not joking. That is real. But there was a emo kid walking home from the school. He walked through the parking lot to get to where he lived, and the rednecks that were sitting there started to like yell at him. There was some sort of altercation. Somehow they go into the Tractor Supply store. The rednecks follow him. And the emo kid grabbed an axe off the wall, like a display axe, and swung it at the main redneck and cut off half his face.
Okay.
Oh my God.
And this then became everybody had to pick sides. Whose side are you on? Are you on the rednecks or the emos?
Which side were you?
I was an emo. I was an emo.
Okay, I'm not an emo person. I make fun of it a
Emo had
lot,
the
but I
axe.
would have been on that emo kid's side because he didn't start it. He
Well-
was just trying to mind his business.
Right. And so but at a certain point, like, you can't just like grab an axe and cut somebody's face off. So obviously the law did get involved.
I'm sorry. I just picture him running with the axe, go looking for the rednecks, going, "Where are you? I've got an axe. I'm gonna cut your face off tonight." Sorry.
There is footage of it.
Oh my
There's security footage on YouTube right now. And so the redneck kid that got his face mangled.
The real Two-Face.
Well, so he was the son of, I believe, a sheriff's deputy.
No.
And the emo, he was a first generation American. His parents both immigrated here from Egypt, I
Oh,
believe.
cool.
So he was tried as an adult and did have to go to prison. I think he used to work at Best Buy, but they wouldn't even hire me. So I
You
don't
couldn't get
know
a
how
job.
that worked.
That is the best hometown scandal. And I hate to say it, but I'm team emo for that one. They mess with them and they got the axe.
Hey, it was interesting. It did spark a lot of controversy in our school. There was legitimately a big schism. Everybody felt like they had to pick sides. There was a lot of violence threats, gun threats, and
so dumb, man. That's so dumb.
a lot of anti-bullying stuff following that.
I've always hated when people think you have to pick sides for something. You don't have to pick sides. Just let whatever happens and just be your own person. Sorry, I don't know why I said that.
I mean, I think it doesn't. I don't think it's bad necessarily to pick sides. I do think in that case, I mean, nobody needs to threaten violence over
Over
things
something
that are
like that
happening.
that you're not involved in.
Well, and just like generally, like, you don't need to bully people to the point that they are threatening violence. You don't need to threaten violence because that's going to get you in trouble. You know,
We are a pro-peaceful
both sides.
podcast.
Both sides weren't great, but also Team Emo.
Team emo. Saw this one YouTube channel. It's called Owl Kitty. But basically what he does is he green screens his cat into just all kinds of movies.
It's hilarious.
So it'll be the Titanic, and they'll be at the top of the boat, and he's holding, it's the cat instead.
And it's a cat
Or it'll be like
instead.
Jaws, and the cat's Jaws. I would rather watch those movies that way.
Yeah. Pro Cat, like a cat production company.
Yeah.
I do think it would be really funny to do cat parodies of things. Like a cat parody of Seinfeld would be fun. Like Harry Seinfeld.
Harry Seinfeld.
Would be
I could see that.
Like a cat median.
Like I'm Married with Children with all
Yeah.
the cats in there.
Nick Cannon has a new TV show. It's called Who's Having My Baby?
Jesus
Hosted by
Christ.
Kevin Hart. It's a game show where you compete to have Nick Cannon's next baby.
Damn.
This is a real thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were totally
That can't
making
be
that up.
real.
No, it's real.
That
There's a
can't be
trailer for
real.
it and all. I'll put it in here for everybody else to see.
That has to be fake.
Well,
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't believe it.
that's if that's true, man. What a weird world we are living in.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. Maybe it's like an April Fool's Day.
He does have a lot of kids
Coming up
so
in
I wouldn't put
advance.
it past him. Yeah.
I don't believe it. I think this is slander, and I'm calling Nick Cannon's lawyer right now.
You're going to let him know. Speaking of that, too, I saw I think you can sue people for loss of enjoyment of life.
Damn.
Where's my lawyer?
Like, me and Curt are fucked.
Yeah, we're fucked, man.
We got like 37 episodes worth of
I'm going to sue you for this.
for Pickle.
Hey, we ate. I'm eating the pickle. I'm
You
happy.
looked like you had a gun to your head.
Well, it was. I haven't had a pickle in a long time, so I was like, okay, I'm getting back in the groove.
My other segment idea we were going to do was we were going to read the B-movie script.
Oh, awesome. That sounds very riveting.
Yeah, I thought that would have been a fun.
I've never understood Seinfeld. I just don't get it. That show was not funny. I don't understand why that's the number one show of all time. I'm watching. I wonder if that's like you have to be from New York or something. I just never thought it was funny.
I do think that being from the East Coast,
East Coast, that's what I
I do think that show is canonically very Jewish. And I'm not Jewish, but I think that just like familiarity with the Jewish culture, not even the religion, but like culturally Jewish things.
because I didn't like. I thought Married with Children was funnier. Family Matters was funnier. Full House was funnier. I was like, why? I just don't understand it. I don't get it.
Well, have you ever seen Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yes, that's pretty funny.
So I really like Larry David and the
No,
moments.
Larry David's awesome.
The moments in Seinfeld where you can really see Larry David are my favorite always.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, he's hilarious, man.
but Seinfeld was also definitely made for the masses. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was. It's kind of like The Big Bang Theory. I never understood. That was not funny. That's not how
Yeah.
real nerds act. Real nerds do not act like that. Because I'm partly nerd and I hang out with a bunch of nerds and none of them act like
You're
those
partly
people.
nerd on your
Partly
mother or father's side.
I'd have to say my dad's side. My mom's the cool chick and my dad's kind of like the nerdy guy.
Okay. She wears short skirts and I wear sneakers. She's cheer captain and I'm in the bleachers.
There you go.
You heard it here first. Kurt's mom is Taylor Swift.
Yeah, my mom's dead.
Swift. Yep.
Nepotism baby.
Let's just start spreading that rumor. His mom's Taylor Swift.
And I'm older than Taylor Swift, so y'all figure that out.
Pick 2 cookies. The rest have to go. They're gone from existence.
Okay, well, fuck a honey bun. I don't need that.
I'm totally with you on that one.
They're fine at best. Fuck this guy. Fuck
Yeah.
this
6, yeah.
crispy,
Forget
whatever
that.
the fuck. I don't need a zebra cake.
I was thinking of keeping that, but I haven't had one in, like, honestly,
Zebra cakes
since,
are
like,
awesome.
It's
elementary
not
school.
chocolate, or it's not chocolate enough.
Yeah.
I honestly, I think I have to go with a Swiss roll. I love a Swiss roll.
Ooh.
The top, number 2.
Yep.
I'm keeping that one. And then oatmeal cream pies.
Ooh,
Oatmeal cream pies. They are too versatile.
that is a good one. I'm definitely keeping the M&M brownie 3.
Oh, yeah, the cosmic brownie.
Yeah, that was my first.
I'm keeping 5 and 7. Zebra cake and then the old school. I forgot what the hell they're called.
Ho-hos.
Ho-hos, yeah.
Ho-hos.
Kurt
Yeah.
loves a ho-ho.
I do love the ho-hos.
Yeah, I'm going 3 and 2.
Oh, there you go.
Swiss rolls. I'm just a chocolate guy.
Are those special brownies? Because then I might have to change my
No,
answer.
they're Little Debbie brownies.
Damn it.
Little Deborah.
You win this
Large
round,
Deborah.
All right. Would you rather have to walk a mile across Legos barefoot, or you have to roll around in poison ivy for 5 minutes?
Oh, I'm doing the Legos.
Legos.
Yeah. I had a rash on my neck the other day from changing my Glade plug-in. Like, I can't fuck with my skin.
You're like, nope, forget that.
Yeah, no. I have had enough poison ivy. I've had enough bug bites in my life. I'm picking the Legos. My feet are already kind of like a vinyl floor in the sense that it needs to be replaced. My feet, the bottoms of my feet need to be replaced. So I'll just go with the Legos.
Yeah. What about you, Curt?
I'll go with the Legos because I've had poison ivy when I was a kid all over, and it is just not fun. You can't scratch, but you want to.
Mm-hmm.
And with the Legos, I mean, I have eczema on my feet that itch, and I would use it to my benefit and walk on the Legos, just scratch my feet and be like, ah.
Yeah, I was thinking the poison ivy, but I've never had poison ivy, so I might be
you never had
very
it?
naive
Ooh.
on that answer. And I'm like, nah, I can't be that bad.
He doesn't
That
know.
could be the opposite.
It's not good, and it's never just poison ivy. It always comes with a bunch of bug bites, or I don't know if you know about poison oak. There's lots of poisons.
Yeah.
Beware, children.
Not been poisoned, thankfully.
You ate the pickle, so I'm waiting.
We're waiting. All right, let's go into our last segment of the podcast here, which is our copycat segment of the week. So we take a segment from another podcast and we do it on ours because we're not original.
Not at all.
Okay, love it.
So today we're going to be doing, it's called Guess the Crime. And just look at my amazing paperwork we have here. It will look pretty during the episode for everybody else.
He's going to CGI the paperwork.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
So what we got here is 5 criminals.
I love this. You guys are trying to trap me into being racist.
Oh, my. Oh, well, good Lord, are we? Oh, my God.
This is so funny. Can I tell another story about my hometown?
Yes.
In Mechanicsville, they've since changed the name of the school and the mascot, but the high school that I went to was at the time named Lee Davis High School after Robert E. Lee and Jefferson Davis, and our mascot was the Confederate. We were the Lee Davis Confederates, and my middle school was at the time the Stonewall Jackson Rebels.
God
A lot
dang.
of racism going on around here.
Yeah. In Hanover County, Virginia, you wouldn't believe.
That kind of reminds me where I grew up. I grew up in Texas City, near Galveston, and Texas City is not a racist place. You have every race and creed there, and there's a place called Santa Fe that's not far from Texas City, and the Klan. There was people from the Klan that were there, and they would have Klan rallies, and they have the nerve to call their football team the Santa Fe Indians. Really? That is unfortunate.
God dang. All right, so what we got here is 5 criminals, and we have 5 crimes that have been committed, and we're just going to put them in order. So I kind of have an idea on the order, so I'll kind of let you guys lead the way. Which one do you want to start with?
Let's start with just the next side.
All right, let's start. I like that. That's a good idea. Let's not start with him first.
Let's start with the guy, the cool gentleman with the green hair, bleached eyebrows, and mustache.
I do. That's a very interesting combination.
It's fashionable, and that's why I think maybe he needed a new purse.
Purse snatching. I like it. I was thinking that or the extortion. Seems like a
Is
hustler.
that a woman, the next one?
The next one's an old lady.
Because I was going to feel very sexist, and I was going to give purse snatching to her, but I didn't want to seem like I was sexist, so I didn't do it.
Respectfully, I disagree. I think she hit somebody.
She hit somebody?
She is naked.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that's why I couldn't figure out.
She is naked. She
naked.
probably is not leaving the scene of an accident unless she drove there naked. She probably isn't stealing something because why would you go naked to steal something? That's just going to draw more attention.
That is
why
a good point.
Well, extortion, maybe she was trying to, well, no, it would be prostitution.
Then we got this nice bald gentleman here.
This guy is giving me leaving the scene of an accident.
That's kind of what I was thinking,
Because he
driving
does
off.
look like he owns a vehicle.
Yeah. It looks like he drove off in his big truck.
Right.
Like, I can fly off.
Maybe he's extortion.
Extortion? You want to go extortion for him and then theft for the guy at the very end?
Yes, that makes sense.
I could see him. He kind of seems like he's drunk.
Right, he doesn't feel like he's doing a white-collar crime. I mean,
this guy looks like a first-player character. Like,
Yeah.
one of those very odd people would be do something crazy.
that's what I'm
So
thinking.
I can see it.
He looks like a bad guy in a Grand Theft Auto.
And so we got the answers here. Let's see. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Totally wrong.
We got
We got none
0.
of them correct.
Dang, we got 0 of 5. Wow.
0 out of 5.
We got 5 of 5 last time.
I had
Awesome.
a feeling leaving the scene.
Beginner's luck.
Who was? He was the purse snatcher.
He was snatching the purse.
That tracks.
Confederate guy leaving the scene.
He looks like somebody that would leave the scene.
Tried to run off. We got the old lady extortion.
You know what? Good for her.
Yeah, good for her.
Good for her not being.
I love to see a girl boss winning.
We support it. All right, that's been all for this podcast episode. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. We're going to be giving away a toaster here at 10K subscribers on YouTube. So if you're listening on Spotify, get over to YouTube right now. And Emily, tell them where to find you or anything you want to shout out.
You can find me on all social media at Emily is Corny. And I'm really excited. I've got some cool stuff coming up, and it's going to be summertime, so my titties are going to be out soon.
Yeah, go follow Emily. She gave us pickles.
Did not expect that. See you later.
Subscribe. Doo-doo-doo.